Hello, dear friends, and welcome to the International Fab Talks. Today is a pleasant day and a happy one too. And you ask me why? Because here is my mentor, a person who's always encouraged me to carry on my mission of being creative, innovative, and understanding the path of success. He's been a great mentor not only to me, but to many people out there. And today I'd like to invite our celebrity and unsung hero, our celebrity for today. He's Mr. Krishnan from Chennai, a great person who selflessly guides, counsels, and mentors others. Dear sir, welcome sir to the session. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for a nice interview.
Thank you, sir, for accepting the invite. And it is a dream come true for me. I really wanted you to be on the show to share your thoughts and views because I appreciate every time you share something on print. I would love you to share it even today on the social media platform, that is the International Fab Talks. Dear sir, I'd like to introduce you in an official way, if you would permit me, please.
Please, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. My dear friends, it's a privilege and an honor and a joy to introduce our special celebrity and guest. Of course, he is my mentor as well, as I could say that. Many occasions, sir has stood by me and has helped me to go ahead when there were challenging times. In fact, let's go now into the profile of our special celebrity, sir, that is Mr. Krishnan. Is connected with communication and is also is known as the media professional with over 22 years of experience in media sales and marketing, business strategy, concept management, product brand launch, and pricing strategy. His domain knowledge and experience as a contemporary thinker has honed his skills right through in strategy and resource management, enabling him to face the continuing challenges in the media industry. And dear friends, his learning capabilities is strongly complemented with his healthy sense of optimism. And that's what I was talking all about earlier, that he's a mentor. He will give you that positive energy when you feel you need it the most. There's a sixth sense that get connected to you and you'll get that message from sir saying, yes, work on this. So that is, he is a person very optimistic and has this beautiful aspect about him, perseverance. Don't give up. Continue the journey. You will win, which helps him to excel in all that he does and perform well. And of course, as a great human being, my dear friends, there are many out there who love him for who he is. Dear friends, he's into as a sales leader, a corporate trainer, a consultant, media professional, print, and above all, a great human being and a great friend of mine and a mentor as well. Dear sir, thank you for being with us today and thank you for sharing your time.
Thank you, madam. Thanks. Very nice introduction. Thanks for all your compliments.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for accepting the invitation, sir. We'll start off with the first round of the interview. How would you define yourself? Who is the real Krishnan?
Yeah, I define myself as a normal, humble person. Don't carry much of work to this. But I'm very passionate of helping others too. That's my aspiration.
Yes, dear sir. You give a lot of moral support, moral courage, and you use the right kind of words to uplift anybody. If anybody's having a low, and if you just read sir's message, how to lift up yourself and carry on the journey and be, a blessing to the universe. Sir is there with us. Dear sir, thank you for sharing that, your definition about yourself in a very crisp way. That's really nice. Yeah. So to me, you've been an inspiration and to many out there. And I really admire you when you give your speeches, when you give your talks, which you've been doing, and I've been attending many of your webinars and seminars as well online. And I appreciate that. To me, you've been an inspiration from day one. I would like to know who is your inspiration? Who has inspired you into becoming what you are today? Especially a motivational speaker and with all the knowledge that you've gained. Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually, you need motivation when you fall down in life. So I had a break in my career. So immediately I started resorting to reading books and everything. When I lost my job in 2016, I met my mother. She was staying in my brother's house actually. She offered me a filter of coffee and was telling that don't worry everything. You can take up your father's profession because my father is a Vedic scholar. That was a very strong motivation for me that I can go back to roots and survey also. And then I started pick up. Then I read a book called Fired Up by Harvey Mackay. there it was mentioning that 54% of the CEOs are being sacked. So at the top level, the higher you climb, the humanity declines. That's a corporate gold actually. So I realized that whenever there is a career shift or career inflection, we need to adapt and learn a lot of things. That book has started giving me a lot of things. Then I started reading many books actually. Then suddenly somebody called me, can you take up a leadership training in one of the leading MNC companies? So I went there and took the training. So the training schedule was only 2 hours. It was gone for 4.5 hours actually. And after finishing that, one girl came and asked me, "Sir, are you from IIM?" I said, "I am not from IIM. I am one curd rice. Curd rice. That's something in Tamil." I said that I will belong to big institution. But she was complimenting me that the speech was very good and a lot of insight I was sharing on corporate good, all these things. That gave me confidence that, okay, jobless situations. It's like very simple. John Maxwell used to suggest that to find ourselves is to lose ourselves. That's what the Bible also teaches. Actually. So if once you lost your job, there are some other ways of new avenues will come up in life. So I was all along in this different field, and something new things which has come up in my life is called training. So we started venturing into that. Some people offered me college training and all. Then I got English. 6 years taught me a lot of training. So my life is my biggest inspiration. My parents, my friends, and all. Everybody who traveled with me during this tough time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being so humble and sharing all of that. Thank you, sir. Dear sir, we'll go back to your childhood now. Is there any special incident that you remember which is evergreen in your memory about your childhood?
Not childhood, but actually even in my career, I can say when I was in a different industry, working in a different department, I was not enjoying work, everything. Suddenly, somebody offered me a job in sales. That company took me as a sales coordinator because my language, command over my English was very poor. I was working as a coordinator. The first sales call which I went to one of the orphanage in Chennai actually, I got signed of the contract of 13,000 or something like that. And behind the client there was a poster of Jesus Christ saying that do not worry when the awards and rewards are few, when the work is very hard. Always remember the mighty oak was in neglect. That was the biggest inspiration for me. Then I came back. Then I was continuing as a sales coordinator. Then slowly I developed myself. I joined with the British Council. I picked up my English. In a year's time, 2 years time, they promoted me as a premise sales executive. On the day when they announced it in front of 100 people that Krishnan is promoted as a premise sales executive, I was feeling very happy. Still, that till today I'm carrying it. Very big thing which has boosted me in my career to moving towards it.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing that incident. Thank you very much. Dear sir, we all go through ups and downs, a lot of stress, as you also mentioned. We call it as challenges in life. How did you manage all the challenges with a smile? Could you share some tips how we should manage our stress as or challenges as well?
We have to take challenges in, there are two things. Suppose any challenges comes, you are standing like a lamppost in the middle of the road. That's what Harvey Mickey is telling. So everybody eyes follow on you. How you are going to bounce back or you're going to be the victim of it. Everyone keeps watching. And people always pass on the negative comments, everything. Don't bother, just to rise up. As Les Brown used to suggest that your comeback should be double that of your setback. You need to rise up very strongly, actually. Then you need to slowly start re-looking at the world, everything. Then always give yourself a kind of, self-motivation. Your self-talk should differ, actually. When you're undergoing a tough situation, your self-talk should differ. It should always constantly motivating you, should always drive you to a new world, new challenges, everything. Just to rise up with whatever talent you have, constantly upgrading yourself, be self-motivated and see the world in a different. Easily come back. That's what my suggestion to come back in life.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for self-talk. My dear friends, sir has shared self-talk, bouncing back with resilience, looking at the world in a new way, and much more. The setback may be one, but you have to double up and come back stronger. I love that, the way you said that, sir. It was really nice. Dear sir, I know you are a great reader. You read a lot of books and suggest books for others too. would you like to share the favorite book of yours? That this is my favorite author and I've learned a lot.
Yeah, madam. See, when I was in sales, sometime back, 2 days, 2 days back actually, I went for one client call. I have been continuously following the client for more than 6 months actually. Final day, they told me, sorry, we cannot give you the business order because our company is not willing to go ahead with you. And that client took me to a nearby tea shop and all these things. He was consoling me on this thing. When I was talking to the client, those days we carry a suitcase also in sales. So I was talking to the client. I asked the client, can I show you? I want to discuss something only with you. Client said, okay, no problem, discuss. Then I opened my suitcase and I was showing you a book. That book called Advanced Selling Strategy. I opened up a page and I showed him the biggest quote. As the ship cannot be tied up with a single rope, life cannot be lived with a single hope. So as a salesperson, we need to have multiple clients. We should not be banging on this single client. So I was fortunate of reading that book of Brain Tracy, Advanced Selling Strategy. That told me a lot. The client has got impressed. Immediately he took me to branch head of that company. When the branch head was talking to me everything, then after week time, branch head texted me in my pager actually. Those days we had only pager. He asked me to come to his office. They offered me a job also. That's how I read. I felt very happy that learning helps me even in any tough situation.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing that. Thank you very much. How would you want to be remembered in this world? And why should people remember you?
Yeah, okay. It's a different, difficult question to answer actually. But I want to contribute for others' success. That's my question. Just do that. And whatever best way I can contribute, I see Jack Wolf used to suggest before becoming a leader, you see a growth in yourself. Once you become a leader, you see a growth in others. I feel growing others is the best way to. So,
Yes, sir. I've seen this beautiful skill in you, wanting the best for others, selflessly sharing your thoughts, your views, your insight, your expertise with others, and lifting up the people. I've seen a lot of work that you've done, and that's why I'm a great fan of yours till date. Yes, yes. And you will be remembered for all the good work that you've done, uplifting others and helping others. Yes. Sir, have you been able to take off some time and go on a vacation? If yes, which place? And if no, where would you love to go?
I used to go for vacations when I was in college and other things. I used to go to my village near Kumbakonam. I'm not a sort to travel across and all these things. I like my villages. I spend some time. I took some of the books with me. I go there and read for some time. Not big things. I prefer this south Kanyakumari. I like to very much that place. And this Tanjore district also because a lot of them. Bangalore, I have very rarely I go. Coimbatore.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Dear sir, let's talk about movies. Do you watch movies?
Yeah, I watch preferably this Tamil movies only, because those days I was not good in English. So I was finding difficult to understand the conversation. I prefer to go to Tamil movies. I prefer to watch this Balachandran, Visu directions, and this Kamal Hassan, Rajinikanth and others. But I like the story-based movies, not this masala-based movies.
Your favorite movie, sir, with a social
Favorite
message?
movie is one of the political movie like Tanir. Tanir was my very favorite of Balachandran. Like that.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you for sharing, ma. What is that one thing that you love about yourself? This is Krishnan, and I love and respect my own self because this is my quality. This is the inner core quality of mine, my inner strength.
One thing which I like myself is that willingness to face the challenges. I don't know from where the thought is coming. I don't know. Whatever happened, I immediately am willing to rise up from this. Something inside me, maybe the Gayatri Mantra or something, is pushing me to face the worldly challenges and all. I love to come back. That's what I regret for a lot of things happening, but after some time, I slowly, gradually
come back. Yes.
Because I value that in every human there is a resilient factor. There are a lot of it's common because every human is a gift of God. So someone will be out of the danger. Even in Sanskrit also they say that samsara panka nirmagna samudharana pandita. It says that God will come and lift you out of anything. Serious,
Yes,
because for that resilience and everything, my prayers also helping.
yes, dear sir. Resilience, my dear friends, is one of the strongest qualities that one should have, and sir has resilience, and he teaches it to others as well. Not only keep it within himself, he will encourage others to rise up and fly, rise up like a phoenix, and fly up in the sky. Yes, dear sir. Now, sir, do you love lottery? Not, I can't put it in that way. Do you believe in lotteries?
Lotteries, I don't believe in that. Because I
Imagine.
believe in,
Yes, yes, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
because I never experienced such kind of things in my life.
Yes.
Nothing has happened fluke to me also. For example, I tell you, there are people who put 50% effort, they reach 200% success. There are people who put 200% effort, they reach 50% success. So I belong to the later category, and I am doing all these things. That's how I don't believe. I mean, I'm not experienced such kind of favorable break.
Yes, sir. What if you win a big jackpot? How are you going to use that money?
Yeah, if I win the jackpot means I'll try to donate. To people.
Okay, sir.
Passionate of helping others. That's I've been doing.
Yes. Yes. Dear sir, when you were in your school and college days, did you ever take part in sports and games?
Yeah, I was just a strong cricket player. Play the roads, I play the grounds, all these things. I was up to some level cricket I played. Then after once I become aged, then I cricket was my very favorite game. That was the only thing which I know. I used to play. I play some amount of chess also I played.
Yes. Sir. How did you feel when India lost the match to Australia in the World Cup?
Yeah, I was feeling very sad about it, madam. But as one of the BJP leaders was telling, we need to balance the failures also. We need to learn how to manage our failures also. Somehow I felt very bad on the team. Easily won the match, but unfortunately, sir.
Yes. But yesterday, the team under 19, the Indian
They
team
won.
won against Australia.
Correct, madam. Yeah.
The series.
Correct.
So
That's
that was
fantastic.
something comforting, right?
Correct.
Very comforting. Yes, dear sir. Dear sir, what is that change that you want to bring in this world? That yes.
Actually, the only change what I feel the world should have, the political system, what I feel. Because now every country or every industry is running towards technology. Unfortunately, our politicians doesn't have a knowledge on technology. They are the ruling governance everything, and they have to change their mindset to take part in the proper governance without corruption. Once the political system changes, then everything will benefit the common. People who are in the government to change it and to adapt to the emerging trends in the world.
Yes, yes. Thank you for sharing, sir. Thank you. Dear sir, the next question coming up, how do we differentiate from all the experiences that you had, 22 plus years? Smart work and hard work. How do we understand this?
Actually, smart work is the one which is gets you the result. Actually, see, it's like you're talking about strategy. Uh, 10 times we make an attempt, and 11th time we win that. For example, we file in 11th attempt we win. Then everyone will say 11th was a strategic approach, but we forego the previous 10 times of effort. So smart work is more of result oriented, madam. Hard work is what when we are reporting to somebody and if we follow their patterns of advices, everything, then it becomes a hard work. But smart work is always good actually. Because in this competitive world and this fast moving world, we need to be as smart as possible.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you very much. Dear sir, what about your dream projects? Do you have any dream projects for the future?
Yeah, I have a dream project currently, recently. Uh, I want to get into tech sales. My company is moving to IT solutions. So I want to get into tech sales actually. And being a traditional salesperson, now I'm migrating to tech sales. So I have a dream that at least in 6 months to 1 year's time, I want to be stronger in that domain so that I can also sell the bigger brands like the Microsoft, IBM products and all this. So I'm a Zogo and all. So I'm learning. I'm on the path, madam. I'm moving to Texas. That's my dream project currently.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you, Ma. Thank you for sharing. Dear sir, what about your best friends? Do you have any best friends who have been with you from your school, college days till today? They are connected with you?
Yeah, I'm connected to a lot of people. I stayed in Mambalam. A lot of people, a lot of friends still traveling with me. My colleagues, the office colleagues whom I joined in my early career, also still traveling with me. They all liked me a lot, and they encourage me a lot. Whenever I am down, they encourage me. Recently, I'm connected with a lot of college students also. They're also encouraging, and people like you, people, the life coaches, they're also getting positive warmth from you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing that. Thank you. Dear sir, what brings a smile to your face? When do you smile often?
Yeah, I keep smiling whenever I read that. Whenever I listen to these jokes in TV, comedy jokes, I like very much. Then political memes and all, when I see that, I like. Kids, I like very much. When I spend time with the kids, I enjoy it.
Very true. Very true. Dear sir, is there any weakness?
Yeah, I have the weakness. Suddenly, I go sober. And this is readers. Suddenly, I go sober. I go for a walk or something. Then I come back and I strongly believe that no human is perfect. Every human is perfect. We don't need a God, as Osho used to say. So everyone will have the weakness, but instead of worrying too much on the weakness, we need to build on ourselves. Marcus Buckingham suggests.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you for sharing. So, what about your strength? From where do you derive your strength?
Yeah, see, I derived my strength only because of my self confidence. I have a strong confidence in me. Then my passion of reading books. Any problem, I resort to reading some author books. Nowadays, I'm using YouTube videos. So I'm confident that I can overcome any difficulties. Because see, except as far as since I constantly focus on strengthening my knowledge and belief in. So it's really
Yes, dear sir. Dear sir, is there anything that scares you?
financial instability, which is really a serious concern. Because all along I was focusing only on learning only. So I forgot to focus on my earnings, and I'm on spendthrift also. Suddenly I spend money on a lot of land instead of donating somebody else. So I need to correct myself on those areas because philanthropy sometimes it becomes an addiction. A lot of external things. We need to balance where to spend money and all. And nowadays I'm thinking the financial stability is very important. Survival of it.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing, sir. Anything that makes you angry?
I got angry with only my family people. Simple as that. And I face some humiliations in any particular event or amongst any group. Well, I felt very humiliated. Then I came out of it. Later, after some time, I become normal and I don't like the humiliation of human. Uh, no human is untouchable. So when you move with different types of people, one is having their own behavioral pattern. Those occasions when they try to humiliate me, I get really sometimes I become.
Yes, yes, my dear friends. No humiliation. Yes, even I am like that. So if anybody humiliates me, I will not take it. I will just move back out. I'll not give them a chance to humiliate me again. That's really nice. And that angers me as well. Yes, dear sir. Let's go ahead with the
Because
next
see,
question. Yes, sir. Please
so
go ahead.
what we have to realize is that you're waste in one atmosphere, you'll be asset in different atmosphere.
Very true.
So we need to manage our anger in a constructive way. Actually, whenever we are humiliated, we need to yes, okay, I'm waste to these people. Okay, I will be asset to different set. India is eroded with 140 crores of people. Anybody, I use.
Perfect. Perfect, sir. A big takeaway, sir. Big takeaway for me and for all of our audience as well. Thank you very much. Dear sir, we'd love to hear from you a very nice message for all of us.
Ah. See, always remember one thing in life, constantly you keep progressing towards your goal. Whatever is that you have taken, you constantly keep progressing. Develop the self-discipline. And if you have any time boxing, time, set time to work on your goals, please start with it. Do proper self-talk. Self-talk plays a very big role in shaping up our behavior. That's very, very important. And if you don't get the proper result at proper time, don't worry. Always remember that you cannot adjust the wind, adjust the side. Please remember that because every action will have some kind of reactions also, and we need to balance everything. So have a dream, have a goal, everything. Whether we achieve it or not, but keep us engaged. We do that.
Yes, sir. Dear sir, may we know your favorite author?
Yeah, I have a few authors actually. I started with the Brain Tracy, Zig Ziglar, in sales actually to learn my selling skills and everything. Then I currently I'm reading Mark Hunter and Jeb Blount for my sales professor. And this Jim Collins is the one which whom I like very much. His books are excellent. Then Tom Peters I like, Ram Charan I like. Then this uh, Dale Carnegie books I read a lot of. Tony Robbins I like. Then a lot of nowadays I'm reading David Roger books. I read a lot of books on digital transformation. So nowadays I'm balancing myself. Reading some books on self motivation is also one part, and I'm also reading book which is on career oriented. Because I need to balance my personal emotional stability as well as my learning it new skills. I'm focusing constantly. I read a lot of books. I read a lot of.
Yes, sir.
So average, I read not less than 1 or 2 hours.
Yes, dear sir. Dear sir, when you were in school, your favorite subject, sir?
Mathematics was my favorite subject because I was inspired by Ramanujan. Mathematician Ramanujan was from a very poor family, and at the age of 5, people were distributing that peanut sundal, no? Sundal in the temple, and he was predicting that the person who is coming in the row collecting sundal, 13% will get something. And the moment the 13% collected sundal, people brought him to a separate corner and poured on the floor and counted. It was exactly 60 pieces. So Ramanujan at the age of 5 was talking about linear theory of probability. Was all his prayers towards that Ramagiri Tayar in the Charangabani temple was his blessings. And even he referred this in his autobiography books and everything. He was a great inspiration to me.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing. Sir, any incident that you remember from your school days?
I remember a few incidents which was I was miserably failed in my personal love matter. I proposed, but they rejected. But I was passionate of reading books. I was reading Rajneesh book. It was saying that love is for giving, not for begging. So I thought I have the energy to give love, but they don't want to accept me. Not, I should not be begging love for from others. Later, I changed myself also. Spread love not only to the opposite also. And now anything tree or birds or anything. Slowly started channelizing my energy. And that time I was reading this Dr. Wayne books. Dr. Wayne books was really helpful for me that time. J. Krishnamurti. Because when you are denied your by somebody, at this time you have to focus on strengthening your inner belief. You should not feel that you are a dropout. Actually, you need to bring the confidence back. So those books, a lot of books have helped me. Dr. Wayne was wonderful thing. J. Krishnamurti philosophy also very thing. I read a lot of books on Tamil Kannadasan songs. And basically, I'm fond believer of Ilayaraja songs. When nothing is works in my life, I listen to Ilayaraja songs. Simple. Right.
Thank you very much for sharing, sir. Thank you so much. Dear sir, may we now know your favorite color and why you love that color?
Yeah, I love blue color, madam. So I worship Mahakali and she is a color.
Yes. So, is there any favorite quote of yours, quotation, a proverb? Would love to share that.
Yeah, madam. See, the best quote is that That's the quote which has inspired me is that you cannot break the rice bowl of it. It's a Japanese philosophy. Sony founder, he wrote a book called Made in Japan. He had been to America, and 96, he was selling Walkman with a translator actually. Translator, somebody speaks in their mother language, someone will translate. So he was selling with the translator the Sony products in the American market. 96, 97, 98, 90, 2000, Sony is the number one product actually. How he was able to sell in the US market without having the language acquaintance? It's a big challenge because he was confident on his product. So their product was number one, but he maintained that my job is not to dismantle my competition. It does not break the rice bowl. It's a broad vision. Yes, the world is very big, and each company can reach to any places. So, which I liked, which has inspired me. Whatever knowledge you are having, use it for customer.
Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing that beautiful quote. Thank you. Dear sir, till date, your proudest accomplishment till date?
Accomplishment is what, when I joined in sales, sales coordinator, suddenly thought me, why don't I join MBA part-time courses? So I joined with a leading college in Sydney part-time. And 8:30 to 6 o'clock, my office was. I was in the field sales actually. Go roam around the night one. And 6 o'clock, I reach 6:30, I go for the classes. And 6:30 to 8:30, the class gets over. At night 10 to 1 o'clock, I study every day also. 3 years continuous studies, everything. I finished my graduation of MBA. I got the degree. Felt very happy till now because I felt that part with going to job, sales job, which is very tedious, traveling to hectic actually, and spending time evening in learning all these things. And because MBA was a totally different subjects actually, I was able to spend time in learning understanding everything. Somehow I cleared these things. When I got the degree certificate, I was very happy. And that time, the company where I was working, there was a manager. And that manager also called me and appreciated.
Yes.
So my suggestion is that we need to take up a lot of hardships.
Yes. Yes,
We
yes.
look at the process, not at the result.
Very true. Dear sir, we come on a personal note now. Do you love pets?
Yeah, dog I like very.
Yeah. Do you have one?
I love dog, man. No, I don't have actually. I'm planning to get it. Dog is.
Okay, so you love dogs. That's really nice. Dear sir, now I have a cup in my hand. How would you look at this? Is it half full or half empty?
It's a half full only, positively.
Very true, very true. Dear sir, you feel you're a great speaker. You're a motivational speaker. I've heard you speaking on many occasions. Now, you think your strength lies in being a great listener or a great speaker?
See, I listen to a lot of people, and based on observing others, so I immediately think, okay, this kind of ideas can work for them. So I try to relate that. Then even if I don't know, also I text that person, read all this, learn from all these things. I love listening to people, but sometimes most of the time I speak only.
Yes, sir. All great listeners are great speakers, and you are one of them. Yes, dear. Dear sir, if the Almighty or the universe offered you a superpower, gifted you a superpower, and said, yes, you have the choice to select the superpower you want, what superpower would you select?
Yeah, all I want is that how do I go back my 20s? Health only I'm seriously. Once the age, health only, you cannot focus like what you had your young age. Health only I'm seriously. I pray God to give me strong health so that I can engages, I can contribute a lot of things. That is what I wish.
Yes.
Because earning money, and you can earn money, but health is very, very.
Yes, very true, very true. Dear sir, would you like to create awareness on the platform and enable us to understand how to identify a toxic situation? This environment is not good for you because many of us out there in India, across the world, many of us are so innocent that we don't know that this is a toxic situation. It's not right. So when they realize it, it is too late. So before it is too late, would you like to share that this is a toxic situation?
Correct, madam. See, more than choosing the friends, know how to choose our enemies. We have to learn the thought of differentiating who is good, who is bad. Because good things will take time to get to come closer to us. Bad things immediately it will come because all these things. So what I suggest, how to eliminate bad things means look at our own habits. If I'm having some bad habits, then the other bad person also will associate with me to get along for the bad habits. So I need to correct myself. Am I longing for a relationship? Am I longing for a friendship and all? It's more of inner thing. So again, I'm coming back to that believing ourselves is very, very important. I have all the talent. I have all the solutions. So keeping a distance with the people will always help because we don't know who is true. But getting trapped is common in the world, man. We need to undergo the process, and that becomes a big lesson for us throughout the life. But let us not worry what happened in the past. Okay, I was mistaken. To learn what you can learn from all this trapping. That's it. I may repeatedly say you cannot adjust the wind, but you can adjust the sail.
Yes, dear sir. Very well explained. Thank you very much for that beautiful thought of yours on that given question. Much appreciated. Dear sir, what about mental health awareness? How far
Yes.
has the Indian system or the Indian government or the people of the world, in all countries, how far are we taking this beautiful aspect, creating mental health awareness?
Actually, the government are focusing on yoga to improve the mental health. But I know about how far they have gone deep into the psychological benefits of counseling and all this. Mental health is very, very important. It's a disturbing world because our attention is fragmented. Correct. Everyone needs a lot of peace of mind. More than many people are looking for peace of mind. Happiness, everything. So mental health plays a very big role. But I would suggest to have a strong mindset. People should spend time on prayers and all. Whichever religion they are into, they have to. Because see, God's love only is permanent. That's a fact which I always believe in that. So listen to some, whichever religion they have their own prayers of their religion and all this. Whatever it could be Vedas, Quran, or Bible or Upanishad. They should be constantly looking at the things, these things. What, for example, what to say that Jesus Christ had shepherds, 100 shepherds means 98 shepherds were very good actually. Two shepherds were going in the wrong direction. He was not complacent with 90 shepherds actually. He was going to the two shepherds which went in the wrong direction, persuading them to come back to these things. So we need to believe in God and move on. Bhagavad Gita and a lot of things. Mental health is very, very important. That's the reason everybody is suggesting, most of the learned scholars suggesting focus on the process, not on the result. Because the result is not in your hand. Vivekananda used to say that, no? 50% of the contribution is one hand, another 50% of the contribution is from the other hand. If you want to clap, means. So one hand, what is your contribution? You have a control. Society contribution, you don't have a control. So you need to learn that things actually. So we have to blame where you have a control.
Very true, sir. Very true. Thank you for sharing, sir. Much appreciated. What are the two changes that you visualize in the next 50 years?
I think we are heading towards completely technology world. So I don't know how people could adapt to that one and missing their personal life also. And this is a lot of prediction is happening. We are heading towards technology. But human mind is more powerful than technology. Our mind is capable of, still it is capable. And I was listening to one of the interview of Vishal Sikh of Farmer Infosys CEO. He was telling that though all these technology like artificial intelligence comes in, but it cannot replace the human innovations. Still, humans can play a very big role in personal life and all. We need human intervention also. That's what I foresee.
Yes.
But
Thank you.
it will
Yeah,
be
go
like
ahead.
going gets tough, the tough gets going. We need to become very stronger. We cannot go with the past qualification or something. We need to learn the
Yes, dear sir. Thank you very much. My dear friends, the human mind is the strongest. Take care of your mind, take care of your thoughts. And yes, all of this technology and artificial intelligence is all connected to the human mind. How the human mind has been able to bring about all of these changes really is, as you said, the human mind is more powerful than technology.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
I love the way that you said that. Yes, sir. Dear sir, imagine if you have an instrument in your hand, and if you just clicked one of the buttons, at the click of a button, you're taking it to the past era. And there you have to relive somebody's life. Whose life you would love to relive?
I prefer to live my father's life. He was a great Vedic scholar and he was very selfless person. I prefer to live. He was doing a lot of finance and everything. Those things I'm missing. Actually.
Yes, dear sir. Dear sir, would you like to speak something about constructive criticism?
Criticism is always there. Whenever we do something in a public domain, there could be a people who appreciate you. There could be a naysayers who always discourage you. So you have suppose for example, I used to tell people that today you are interacting with 2, 3 people. There you are getting a lot of conflict because the difference of it. Vedic Rishi was telling that Atmanastakavaya Sarvam Priyam Bhavati. I want the other person to please me. Why should I expect that? Correct. It is for my inner peace of mind. I want other person to keep talking, pleasing, all these things. Let them talk whatever thing. What I have to take only I should take. So I have a 2 years and thousand things comes every day in my ears and nothing. But it can take what it is relevant to me. On the constructive criticism, we must take one. Because when we are interacting with others, for example, counseling or discussing with others for a problem, and we always expect a sympathy from others. It's not correct. We need to get a solution to solve our problem. Solutions may be very blunt only, like a constructive one. We need to listen to the solution part and we need to see the long-term effect of applying those things in our life also. Sympathy is anybody can sympathize, but we need to look for solution oriented. Is what we need to be open-minded.
Yes, dear sir. Very true, very true. Dear sir, do you forgive others easily? Yes or no?
Yeah, normally it happens. I don't take. So see, but there are people who are purposely repeating the mistake. Then I not. Is by oversight. Then we need to go and forgive and forgive. Because many people also, I'm also doing to many people. They are also forgiving about stuff.
What if, sir, the person continuously takes, any person takes you continuously for granted? And do you think forgiveness is okay in that matter?
No, it's not. Then it's not okay. Giving is not okay. Can be, you can forgive for 1 or 2 times only, but repeatedly forgiving, then you become a stupid. You become a fool. We have to be very cautious balancing. Because the back of the mind, we have our own priorities. We have to live very hard to achieve something in our life. Our personal priorities, it's coming in our back of mind also. The more you focus on forgiving and all this, you lose connection to reality in life also. So keep a distance and move on. Because people take advantage of the 4 things which Master Goldsmith is suggesting. One is that position, popularity, wealth, and status. So, for example, if any human having this 4, no, they have become very well-known person in this world. Whatever they talk, people will accept all. But some people may have a high knowledge, lot of things, everything, but they don't have all these 4 people sitting at home. It's pretty common. So we have to balance ourselves. Because, for example, if anybody want to go and talk probably want to give a public speaking about this, they have to give their best delivering the speeches. And the audience will give 2 different types of reactions. Not to worry and all this. And people mock out of you. For example, if you are bringing sudden changes in you, people around will make mock out of you. Common to manage.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing all of that with us today on the International Fab Talks. Thank you for being a part of this group, of this family, of making it, more complete today with your presence. I really feel really blessed to have you today. I was like trying to get you or share your time with me for at least 1 month. And today I've had that privilege, and maybe this is the right time to connect with you. That's really very nice. Dear sir, we'll now go on a small round called as the rapid fire round, which will take another 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe go ahead with it, sir.
Thank you.
Before we enter into this section, I would like to ask you if there's anything you'd like to share, which I haven't asked you and you would like to share out, you're most welcome.
I want to tell you only one thing. Most of the people are keep on learning only to acquaint knowledge. But as Jim Brown used to suggest that learn many things, put it in action. It's not the knowledge alone. You have to put it in action, and we will see whether the knowledge is relevant or not. So learning to put it in action is what best thing for leaders.
Very true, sir. Very true. So put it into action, my dear friends, and go ahead in life. Now we begin with the rapid fire round. Thank you so much, sir. We begin the session. Here you'll have to answer either in 1 word, 2 words, or maybe a sentence as well, if you could.
Yeah.
Dear sir, the first question coming up. The favorite day of the week?
Week is Saturday and Sunday.
Your favorite number?
Number 4.
Tea or coffee?
I take coffee.
Yes, sir. Sir, any phobia?
Yeah, the phobia means, mind keeps on dwelling in the past. And based on that, we predict our future also. That phobia I need to come up.
Yes. So, a perfect day in 1 word.
Perfect day is the day where you accomplish all your tasks, achieving the best.
Very true, very true. When you help others, do you forgive them easily? This question is like, maybe I messed up with the question. Let me put it up correctly. When you help others, do you expect anything in return? Are there any expectations?
I don't have much expectation. I want them to be true to me.
Very true.
So even what I
least expectation. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. I really like the way you shared. At least be true. I don't expect anything. At least you tell me the truth, kill me with the truth rather than kill me with lies. Or rather, sugarcoat it with lies. You tell the truth and finish it. Very true. Much appreciated. It's a big takeaway. Dear sir, what about your thoughts on living in a city, a village, or a town? Where you would love to stay?
Yeah, I prefer village.
Yes, sir. Traveling, sir? Pardon? You could go ahead.
Yeah, village I prefer because very calm and very nice climate, good healthy ambience actually.
Yes. Lots of fresh air, pure air.
Food also good. Yeah.
Food is good, natural food. Yes, sir. More on the healthier side.
Correct.
Yes, sir. Dear sir, what about traveling?
Traveling, I prefer. I have the aspiration to go to North India.
Okay, you'd like to travel to North India. That's really wonderful. Dear sir, the mode of transport?
I prefer train.
Train. Very comfortable train is, in fact, seriously, compared to all modes of transport, I also feel that the railways is really very comfortable, right?
Correct.
Yes, I agree with you. What about your favorite season, sir?
Season is normally the January to March. I like it.
And you are in Chennai? I think it's Chennai, very hot in Chennai. Yes.
Yeah. And after that, it will be very hot.
I know,
From March to August, it will be very hot.
Extremely hot. Like, if at all we put our foot in Chennai at that time, why did we come to Chennai? I have regrets because I've already come there and I've seen like it's unbearable heat. Right?
Yeah, it's very hot.
So it is cool during January, sir. Jan, Feb, and March, you say?
March, I like it. That particular 3 months.
Dear sir, about food we come down to now. Is it cakes, chocolates, ice creams, or some Indian?
I used to like this chakra pongal and all these things.
Chakra pongal. Okay.
Now I got sugar and all, I cannot take it. I like South Indian sambar sadam. These things I like. I like my home. Yes. In the hotel also I prefer only the city. I hardly try this North Indian food.
Sir, sakare pongal, is it with sugar or with jaggery? Which one you prefer?
Jaggery I prefer. There is one thing called akara, this is the Iyengar community used to. I like that very much.
Yes. And it's a very tasty dish. Very
Yeah,
tasty.
yeah.
Yes. And not all can prepare pongal so easily. The right ingredients, the right quantity should be put, and then you get that accurate, authentic
My
taste.
mother is very expert in that.
Wow.
She used to prepare just like the chicken. I do a lot of things. Because my father do a lot of pujas, everything. For Naivedyam, they keep all this chakrabambi.
Yes. And even as a kid, like I would be waiting, who would give me the Naivedyam? I would like wait for the
Yeah,
pujas
it's
when they will
fantastic.
call me, and I will just
Ah.
stand, wait for the prasadam there, the Naivedyam. Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing all of that, sir. Thank you very much. Now, dear sir, we come down to the next session, that is, the rapid fire is going on. Are you a good cook as well?
No, I don't have knowledge of it.
Not at all, little.
No, I never tried. Only that rice I put in a cooker and waiting for that whistle for some time.
Yes. They say cooking is a life skill for everybody.
Yeah, it's needed actually. Both husband also should know. I'm not.
Yes. Yes, sir. Your favorite cuisine, as you said, South Indian food, right? You love South Indian cuisine.
I like that Vethakurma with aplam and that Vethakurma. That's very favorite.
Yes.
And this lot of these things like.
Yes. If you enter Tamil Nadu, you'll never be hungry. There's somewhere, some place you will get nice, good food to eat,
Very good.
It is
Correct,
food, it is Tamil Nadu for me. I really enjoy
we have to go interior, madam. That Kumbhakonam, Madurai and all is fantastic.
Yes.
Chennai. Madurai and all is fantastic. Kanyakumari and all is awesome. Kumbhakonam, you will have this Brahminical foods.
Yes. Thank you, sir, for sharing. Dear sir, the name of your favorite teacher or sir when you were in school?
Name of your?
The name of your favorite teacher or sir when you were in school?
No, I cannot remember, but a lot of teachers. I was not a very brilliant student when I was till college. But when I joined the job, only I started picking up. A lot of people. I came to know there is other side of good also.
Yes, dear sir. Dear sir, are you an early bird or a night owl?
No, early bird.
Early bird. Salty, sweet, spicy, or sour food?
I prefer sweet foods, but I cannot take.
Yes. Life is all about money, all about only happiness, or a both, or blend of both.
The money gives happiness, madam. We cannot deny that actually. But money is not everything.
Very true.
We need a strong health manager.
Yes, sir. You consider yourself to be an introvert, extrovert, or ambivert?
No, actually, I was introvert only, but life taught me that of any human in this world, you don't have to get the permission of somebody. So I started talking to people. Then on the process, I learned I become an extrovert.
Very true. That's really nice. So when you're all alone, no gadget as well, nobody around you, you're connected to your thoughts. Where do your thoughts take you? Past, present, or future?
My thoughts, future only it goes, but I want to be in present actually. I'm trying, but that doesn't happen.
Very true.
Past, I used to think on past everything because there are so many moments which we can cherish and simply ignore that also.
Yes. So is it socializing or me time? Which one would you prioritize?
Socializing only. Now talking to people.
Is it experiential learning or theoretical learning?
Experiential only. That is a lot of. People think that I'm bookish, but I'm not bookish. The strength in me is that whatever I'm reading, I try to apply on the realities of life. To see the.
Yes.
So I feel experiential learning is very, very.
Yes. Dear sir, is it fresh fruits, fresh salads, or fried food? Because Chennai and all is very famous for vade and all the types of fried stuff.
Fresh fruits I like.
But the murkus and all available in Tamil Nadu is
That
really
I like,
awesome.
madam. Yeah, fried one. I like fried foods.
Yeah. You can't get that taste anywhere, You get it in
Correct.
Tamil Nadu. I feel like
Place
that.
in Kovilpatti, that is very famous for.
Very true. Dear sir, you love home cooked food or food ordered from out?
I used to take only from outside, but nowadays I'm liking only the home.
Yes, sir. You love to spend time on a beach or in the
I want to
forest?
go, madam. I want to go to beach. Prefer beach.
Yes, yes. So, how many languages are you conversant in?
Yeah, I can speak Tamil and English. Listen, I also know Sanskrit also. Sanskrit I cannot speak. Well,
Would you oblige to sing a song for us?
no, I'm not good at singing.
A shloka?
Sloka, I know, madam. That's not the right time.
Okay, right. I appreciate. I respect your
Because
decision.
I chant this Kali Sloka under all this.
Okay, sir. I respect that, sir. I respect that. So, is it walking, two-wheeler, or a four-wheeler?
Walking is good, madam, but I'm using two-wheeler extension.
Is it reading or music?
Reading which gives me madam. Music at times I use it.
Yes, sir. Would you like to give gifts or receive gifts?
Yeah, I like to give gifts. I don't feel like comfortable receiving gifts.
Yes. So, have you heard of? Have you heard? I can't ask you this in this way. Maybe I can put it in the right way. Tirukural.
Yeah, madam. Fantastic. Yeah.
Would you like to share a few lines from his writings?
One thing which I liked is that when I was uh, getting into give lecturing in some places, I was finding very difficult because I was not comfortable in public speaking. My father told me one thing in Tamil that a poor person, when you want to construct a temple, for example, this Bhagavan is behind him with waiting to help that poor person. Said by Thiruvalluvar. So you want to give a lecture which is going to uplift others' life. Just get ready, everything will come as a go. You don't worry about whether you have knowledge, don't have all this self-doubt. Thiruvalluvar used to suggest, if you want to help others, all these your public speaking skills and your command over language, everything will fall in. My father suggested that one. Then I became a speaker. Curriculum helped me. I cannot recite the relevant curriculum, but it helps.
Yes, because I've heard many of the speakers and celebrities who come here, many of them suggest, and not suggest, they share that yes, Tirukural writing has influenced my life. And lots
Yeah.
of. So that's why I just ask you.
Tirukkural is wonderful, and there is one commentary of Chidbhavananda about Tiruvachakam. Tiruvachakam is a Tamil this thing, and Tiruvachakam, Chidbhavananda is giving both Bhagavad Gita reference as well as Tiruvachakam. You go deeper into the religious texts, it's full of knowledge. Is where the difference is. Tirukkural is one of the fantastic books.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for being with us today on the International Fab Talks. As you said, you love to give gifts. We would like to get a gift from you now. And they are the three magical words that you have to share with us. Apart from please, sorry, and thank you, give us three powerful words which could really work wonders in our life.
Yeah, I tell you from Stephen Covey.
Yes.
Intent, intelligent, integrity. These three words which Stephen Covey is to suggest. If you want to be a charismatic leader, your intent has to be very clear. It should not be selfish. It should be for this growth. You should have the relevant intelligence also. You have to apply that intelligence. You have to show the result. In integrity, your character is very, very important. Because this three is very, very important for anyone to survive in the life as well as.
Very true, sir. Thank you so much. That is intent, intelligence, and integrity.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you very, very much, sir, for being with us. I'm really happy today. I feel really satisfied and I feel really like, yeah, I'm on cloud nine because I really admire you and I always appreciate those times when you've been sharing all of the important quotes, important messages that you've sent, uplifting people, the moral support that you give. And it comes at the right time. That's what, maybe, I don't know, it's a sixth sense connection, it could be, or it could be, I don't know what, but yes, you've been uplifting many people across, India, and of course, maybe the world, you never know. You've been really doing great job, sir. Thank you very much. Looking forward to many more interactions with you, and we love you for who you are.
Thank you, madam. Thanks for all your efforts. My best wishes to you, madam. God bless you in whatever the venture you are doing. Soon this channel will pick up a lot in a great big way. my prayers and blessings for you.
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Thanks for calling me for this program. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you, sir, so much. Thank you for being so humble. And God bless. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Sure.
Thank you. My dear friends, with this, we end the International Fab Talks. Thank you for being with us. Stay safe and stay connected. And of course, have the three magical words: intent, intelligence, and integrity. That will take you far. And, it will make you successful in your life. And we'll sign off now from the International Fab Talks. Stay blessed and stay safe.